Hello everyone and welcome back to another, well, rainy but still beautiful day in Geisel, Austria. Let me go up to the balcony and let's sit up here and chat a bit. We are in September. I want to go through all the things that happened government-wise and see what's up with different things. So, if we go to the government tab, we can see that animal bedding is almost up to the top. We have been assessed once again. Animal spacing, same. Water contamination is same. No violations. Animal feed, same. Crop rotation, same. Forestry, we didn't do any, so okay. Animal conditions, same. Manure management, we were up to, so max allowed storage is now 5,000. Shoot, it was max allowed was I think 10,000 previously, but because we took some out, it got down to 5,000. So the next time we are evaluated is gonna be October. Okay, so we have the whole September to do something about it. And yeah, that's it. Slurry application. You're not allowed to apply slurry during September to December. Shoot, because I did want to spread some slurry on the grass fields, but okay, I'm not gonna. And slurry management, this is gonna be pretty fine because we have plenty of space still. The schemes, new schemes are natural fertilizer and reduced bale wrapping. I think we should sign up to this one. And natural fertilizer, I'm gonna skip it. Natural grazing is still active and we got paid. The total amount was 165 euros, which is something, but it's not a lot. We still have quite a lot of more expensive than income, so yeah. Total losses are 41,000. We ain't gonna pay any tax in that bracket. And let's see what happened in September. So 5 points awarded for animal feed, slurry management, animal conditions. A scheme has ended, reduced bale wrapping. And of course, 5 points for water contamination, animal bedding, 10 points for animal spacing. And the scheme is no longer available. Tractor demo tier. Rotation, we have seen that, and there are no grants in this very moment. So, as we spoken previously, we do have a field that I would like to turn into an arable one, and we also have another field that needs to be cultivated for us to be able to put some seed in, and that's the field that was, well, field number 61 down in the valley where we spread manure previously. In September and October, both of these months, we can pick apples. We have a bunch of apple trees that we provided manure to, if you remember, quite early on in the series. I actually got a dedicated trailer for transporting manure down. So yeah, apples are gonna be a thing in the near future, but I still want to wait for a bit so they have plenty of juices and plenty of sugar in them, and it's gonna make a better juice when we squeeze it. Right. I think there's a plowing job that awaits us. One of the brothers, they haven't talked it through, is gonna take the old Fendt and they're gonna go and cultivate the field number 61. so it's nicely prepared for winter. Well, canola. Let me just check before we do canola. When is the planting window? It's September. Okay, so yeah, somebody's got to take care of that so we can put seed in the ground before tomorrow comes. I'm guessing Steyr won't need any front weight for this job. Get it into transport position. And I can completely avoid the public roads going down to that field, so I will. I'm gonna go using the back roads, the mountain path. I think at the end of October we're gonna start moving our cattle back into the barn. Oh, by the way, yeah, these are the apple trees. Look at how full they are. There's another one here. There's a bunch of them here. And they're all very full. Amazing. Yeah, cattle. At the end of October, I think I'm gonna stop moving our cows back into the barn, so they are nicely sheltered for the winter. And I'll hopefully have a new litter when some cows are gonna start producing milk, so we can replenish our bank account. It doesn't really look too promising with the bank account. And I wonder how this tractor is gonna fare with... to turn the plow around. It's gonna fare with this plow in the back. It should be quite easy for it. I think we have twice as much horsepower as required for this. Yeah, I see no issues. The engine load is under 40%. Pretty much perfect. Okay, up to 70 because we're going uphill. I guess the toughest part is gonna be coming from the lake up, because that's the steepest part. But it's not a long incline, so I think if we squeeze just a little bit on the engine, it should, emphasis on should, be fine. Alright, I'm gonna leave the plow facing as is. The grass is slippery when wet. That is true. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the plow oriented the same way, because then we're gonna have a nice little furrow we can follow going back. But no, even this incline didn't really put any big strain on the tractor, so perfect. to see what the best orientation is. And if I'm not mistaken, grass should act as natural fertilizer. So maybe we won't even have to put so much down when we are doing some field prep and crop care. Alright, now we'll turn the plow around. Yeah, front wheels are slipping just a bit, so I guess I should have put the front weight on. But I have to buy ones. I don't think I have anything on the farm. Yeah, look at this. Rich soil, very dark. I think the darker the soil, the better it is. But don't take me for my word. I think we learned that in school. Yeah, this is it looks very fertile, at least. Right, so without keeping you here for too long, I'll probably do a few action shots and we'll see you on the other side. Alright, so the majority of the field is plowed up. I gotta take care of the headland still. And I've gotten 2 calls. One is that the Mercedes has been fixed and everything has been taken care of. I can come pick it up. The other call was from my brother Florian. He's the one helping us today. At least he was helping us. He's also done with the cultivation of that field number 61, and he also reported a few issues with the tractor. The yellow engine light is on the fend. He said he took the cultivator off and he parked the tractor in the workshop. Now I got no idea what's wrong with that vehicle. And I'll be honest, I did not expect that this place was gonna be so tremendously tough on the machines. But it's understandable that it is, because look at what we're working with. This field is probably one of the easiest. It has the least slopes and it has the least problematic areas. On the flip side, this tractor is behaving tremendously good, tremendously well. It's very comfortable and it's also so easy to drive because you don't have to worry about the clutch. You don't have to worry about the engine RPM and whatnot, and just does it by itself, which is a huge plus. Alright, and field done. Yeah, I don't know. The farm is going broke on just fixing the machines that we have, which might be an indication that we truly have to make few investments into newer machines and just try and hold out until then. Mercedes can get some easier jobs, but the Fendt could potentially get some easier jobs, even though the Fendt is really, it's not well maneuverable because it has quite bad turning circle in its best days. So when it's, you know, all broken and stuff, the turning circle is even worse, which makes it a nightmare to drive, and then you put even more stress on the steering gear. So yeah, it might be a better idea to actually swap the tractor for something newer, a bit more maneuverable. I think we can get what are those called, JCBs, that have four-wheel steering. Lindner tractors have four-wheel steering, or possibly something that's specially designed for the Alps, for the Alpine region. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look at it, because I don't think we can keep on keeping on like this. It's costing us too much. Probably shouldn't put it in as dirty as it is, but I will still do that. Alright. Let me quickly check if I can see from the get-go what's wrong with Fendt, and then I'm gonna plan accordingly. Alright, so one issue detected. Let me show you. Severe steering linkage wear. Directional stability is impaired, steering pull is pronounced, and steering response is heavily reduced. Yes, I could notice that. So I'm gonna repair this. How long is it gonna take? 4 hours. I think I'm gonna go with a bit better maintenance here, because steering linkage has been acting up, and I will probably go for premium. It is gonna cost us 2040, but it's gonna be reinforced performance parts. Expensive, but strictly quality controlled. And let's do maintenance while we have it in here. 8 hours and 15 minutes. Well, this is going to be it for this episode. I guess it's a bit of a shorter one, but I've done what I wanted to. I have taken care of that field down by the lake, so we can put some winter wheat in that field, and we also cultivated the field down so we can start putting canola in, which we have to finish by the end of September. But yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join us next time where we continue this extremely tough alpine adventure. Take care and goodbye.